CO, good afternoon everybody. So today is the day we're going to do our flint and steel, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So I'm also going to show you the things that you need to prepare for this. And the first things you're going to need, of course, is you're going to need your char cloth, which we had made last video. Next thing you're going to need is you're going to need your flint and your steel. Those are the things you're going to need to accomplish making flint and steel fire. And it's really going to be easy. I'll show you how to do it. And I'm also going to show, for this video, I'm also going to show a friend of mine, Luke from Luke and Mum, how to make a fire that will last so you can cook on it. And a lot of people, some people don't know how to make fires. Some people do. You know, it's just a thing to learn, and it's pretty simple to learn. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Before we do our flint and steel though, you need to get you a bundle of grass or sticks. This is just dried, really thin sticks that I picked up out of the yard. And I think this will work good for our bundle to put our char cloth and our ember in this to get it to fire up. And another thing you can use is you can get bark off of a cedar tree, and it's really fibrous, and you can keep working it and breaking it and rubbing it down and making it into a good way to catch your ember to create your fire. So I'm going to show you this really quick, and we're going to put it to use and do it. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get your flint and steel, and I'm going to point the camera down so that you can see what I'm doing. Let's see here. So we have our place where we're going to put our fire, and this is just a fire pit that I have in my backyard. Nothing special. So we'll go ahead and put it right there. Had a little fire this morning. It's warm, but there's no fire there anymore. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a piece of this char cloth, and actually I'm going to go ahead and take 2 pieces just to make it thick. Once you get that, you're going to put it underneath your flint. All right, and you want to get a sharp edge on your flint. The sharper the edge, the better the spark is going to be from your steel. So I'm going to try to do this really quick. Try to catch an ember. There's an ember. Put it in there. And there you go. You got your fire. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put sticks on it. And what I use is smaller sticks. So get you some small twigs, put those on there. Blow on it a little bit, get your fire going. Once you get your fire going, you can put some more sticks on there until you get a nice little fire going. And what I like to do is just build it up like a teepee almost. And it's pretty simple. Just keep building it up. At first, and it'll catch. That's basically all you got to do. And just start off with little sticks at first, and then you can build your way up to bigger sticks. That's just the way I do it. I know a lot of people have different ways of building fires and doing their own things, and this is just, I'm just showing you how I do it. Not saying it's the correct way or the best way or anything like that. I'm just saying this is just how I do it, and it works for me. So that's what I use. And as you can see, it works. Just keep putting sticks on it, smaller, smaller, or bigger and bigger. Go from small to big. And you can gradually work your way up to bigger sticks and logs. And that's what I do. Just keep going like that, and it'll build. See there? And you got a nice little fire. And that's how you go about doing that. So, pretty simple. One thing that you always want to remember before you build your fire, go ahead and get your firewood. Now, what I do is just, I go out in the woods and find these little sticks like this, tiny little twigs. I like to get the smaller sticks like this. I mean, they're just like really tiny. I don't even know if the camera will focus on it. But just get the really tiny sticks that almost look like straw. And those work really well. So basically all you need to make a fire is, as you can see, just twigs and little things like that to build up the fire. And you just, like I say, start small, gradually get bigger, and you'll have a fire. Just throw sticks on it and they'll burn. Make sure you're using dry wood. But yeah, I mean, it's that simple. Just flint and steel, char cloth equals fire. And that's all you need. Pretty simple. And I'm sure there are like a million different techniques to do that with. I'm sure that there's people out there going, oh, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're not doing it the right way. You got to hold it with your 2 inches from your, I don't know. They'll make up something, I'm sure. But you know what? It made fire, and I did it really quick, and it didn't take any time at all. And you can really do it whatever way is best for you, whatever way works for you. You know, that's the way you should do it. So, okay, so this is how you start a fire. You get it going. It's going really well. You know, can't ask for better than that. One thing you can do to cook with is you can create a base like this, and basically just set your pot or your plate or whatever on top of that. It's on top of the fire. It's going to heat up. Sometimes the wood will shift around a little bit. What I find to do best is just get like a rock, flat rock on the side, scoot it really close to the fire, and that'll heat up too. Or you can just set your rock in the middle of the fire, and that'll work as well. So just whatever works for you, basically. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just it's a way to cook. It's a way to enjoy your evening out camping, all the things you like to do. So it's pretty easy. I like it. I like making fire with flint and steel. It's really an easy thing, and you feel accomplished, or I do. I always feel like I just conquered the world because I made fire from a spark, an ember, and that's what gets me going, creating. So that's today's video. To Luke and Mom. Luke, this is how you start a fire, and I dedicated this video to you because you asked me to do a video on fire, or something around about that way. You didn't really, I don't think you came out and asked me to do a video on fire, but jokingly around asked me to do a video on fire. So that's what we did, and you can cook on this. It's really easy, and maybe one day I can show you guys how to do that. I think that would be pretty cool to do, just cook on the fire. So we'll do that too. Maybe next video we'll cook on the fire. How about that? We'll do that. I'll show you how to cook on a fire, and we'll cook some bacon or sausage or something. We'll cook something on there, and it'll be fun. So until next week, you guys have a great week, and I will see you on the next video. Stay safe and keep practicing making fire, because it is an amazing feeling when you create something like that. You guys have a good one.